Hey everyone, welcome back to the Data Couple. Today we are continuing with our LeetCode 75 problem series. So today we are going to go ahead with the third problem of this series, which is the kids with the greatest number of candies. So this is a simple yet fun problem that involves basic list operations and comparisons, making it a great choice for beginner level. So let's get started. So the problem states that there are n kids with candies. You are given an integer array candies where each candies of I represents the number of candies the ith kid has, and an integer extra candies denoting the number of extra candies that you have. Now return a boolean array result of length n where result of I is true if after giving the ith kid all the extra candies, they will have the greatest number of candies among all the kids, or false otherwise. Note that multiple kids can have the greatest number of candies. So if we look into the example provided over here, so we have been given this candies list as 2, 3, 5, 1, 3 and extra candies equals to 3. Now our task is to return a boolean list. So how are we going to do this? So if we add this extra candies to each of these element, and then you can check whether that makes that particular element the greatest one amongst the other, or even if it's equal with the greatest one among the other, then we are going to return true, else we are going to return false. So in this example, if we add 3 to the first element, which is 2, we are gonna get 5, which is actually equal to the greatest element that is present inside this list. So we are returning true. And for the second case also, if we add 3 with 3, we are going to get 6, which is greater than the maximum number or maximum greatest element that is present inside this list, which is obviously 5. So we are returning true. Now if we add 3 to the 3 to 5, then we are going to get 8. So again true. Now when we add 3 to 1, we are getting 4, which is clearly less than 5, which is the maximum number present inside this list. So we are returning false for this one. And again, for the last kid, we have 3 candies, and 3 plus 3 makes it 6. So we are returning true over here. So I think the problem is pretty straightforward. So if we break it into two key steps, so the step number 1 is going to be, let me write over here. So the step number 1 is going to be finding the maximum candies from the given list, and the next step would be to compare each kid's candies with max candies, right? So let's solve this problem. So what we are going to do is, how are we going to find the maximum candies? So we can use, let's say we are using max candies equals to, we are going to use the max function, and we are going to apply it on the candies list. So now we have our maximum value of the given list. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to compare this with every kids after adding all the elements with the extra candy. So basically we need to iterate through the entire list. Let's say entire list. So let's say for candy in candies, if candy plus extra candies, all right, is greater than equals to max candies, then okay, so we need to declare the uh, boolean list so that we can append. So if candy plus extra candies is greater than equals to max candies, then we will append true, else result dot append is going to be false, and that's it. We are returning the result. Yeah, so it's basic problem. I think let's run and check whether it passes. It should pass. Yeah, it has passed all the test cases. Let's go for submission. If we submit, it should pass all the test cases. And yeah, it has passed all the test cases. So iterating through all the numbers inside this list gives it a big O of n, and appending results to a list takes also a big O of n. So overall time complexity becomes big O of n, which is optimal. So a quick recap. So what we did is that used max function to find the maximum candies in the list. Then we checked if each kid, after getting extra candies, is becoming the kid with the greatest number of candies. And then we returned a Boolean list like this one. Um, we returned a Boolean list which indicates whether each kid could have the most candies or not. So yeah, there you have it. That's the problem for the day. So if you've watched till this far and if you have enjoyed this explanation, please do consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel for more upcoming videos. And also do drop a comment on your approach about how you would approach this problem and how you would be coming up with the solutions. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.